That's the United States Supreme Court building here in our nation's capital. We're coming to you today from Washington, D.C. It's great to be with you on a Monday afternoon as we get set for this broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. The Washington Wizards coming to this one following a loss to the Cleveland Cavaliers. And boy, they really got humiliated at home. They got flat out dominated in that game, guys.
Yeah, and they were just shaky at times when it mattered most in that game, and it cost them.
You know what? They were awful offensively, labored to score on any level.
Tonight, Smitty, two teams, same conference, rivalry game. Tensions could be hot.
First of all, Kevin, I'm fired up. The fans are going to be fired up. The players. This is not one of those normal games. The tensions are going to be high. I think this one's going to be very physical.
Here are the five for the Raptors. Leonard and Ibaka are the forward pairing. Lowry out there with Jordan. And it's Valanciunas in at the pivot, manning the middle.
And that had to be a defensive mix-up. They know he can hit from that spot.
Yeah, a big miscommunication early. They allow his first points of the day.
Now here is Lowry. Here's Leonard. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Right there, that is poise of Kawhi Leonard, just taking what the defense gives him.
Macy against Lowry. Here's Beal. Here's Marjanovic, and he uses the glass on the layup.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Lowry kicks to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan. Well, you know that AI loves to turn heads both on and off the court, and today he's showing off his new Jordan custom colorways.
And those colors will certainly turn some heads. Jordan showing just how bold they can be with the design, and you have to love the way they look.
Now here's Beal. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Cleveland. The shot off that time. And Washington the other way now. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
And that was an ugly loss for them last time playing these guys. And really, the rebounding differential was the key.
They demonstrate a real tenacity on the glass and made their presence felt. We'll see if they can repeat that kind of play.
Here's Lowry. Tristan Thompson picking up that last bucket. Lowry kicks to Leonard. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. And staying with the play, Valanciunas.
Gotta love the big man Valanciunas fighting for that extra chance, and he was rewarded for his effort.
Pass to Marjanovic. It's Beal on the wing. Fires the three. They retain possession. And the pass to Oubre. Thompson looking for an opening. Macy, another one falls for Washington. Macy. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Macy against Lowry. Here's Ibaka. Here's Valanciunas. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
When a guy as big as Valanciunas gets the ball that deep, quite often the only answer is to foul him.
Toronto shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
That's a huge advantage, having a big guy who can shoot free throws like this.
Macy against Lowry. And here is Macy. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Shot clock at 6. Takes the 13-footer. Beal can't get it to go.
I mean, you can see it. He's way out of sync. It's been this way all quarter for him.
Good on the bucket.
Off the catch, Leonard with the quick trigger. Nothing but money.
Washington trailing. David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Tyronn Lue. Dave, what do you have to say?
Well, Kevin, the crucial aspect in his mind is making things tough for them inside. He said they're a physical team, and they bring a lot of intensity. If we don't respond when they push us, we'll just get bullied all game. We're going to get down in the paint tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
A lot of laziness going on out there. Still early in the game, but that needs to get worked out.
Now here's Jordan. He's coming off a 34-point game against the Rockets in Houston.
And some of the passes he threaded through the defense were just incredible. He made it look so easy. Punishing the smaller man inside. Just good fundamental basketball.
And Macy kicks to Thompson. Here's Beal with the putback. And there's Thompson putting it right back in.
The unbelievable effort. Thompson, a dedicated warrior on the offensive glass.
Beal against Jordan. The shot from the low post is good.
Having a good, efficient start to this game offensively. Let's see if he can keep it going.
For Washington, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Steve, with Toronto being the lone team in Canada in the NBA, they represent a lot for the nation's basketball fans.
Canada has taken a big step forward in their basketball program. More high draft picks are Canadian, and more are on the way. The success, in my opinion, of the Raptors over the last several years has definitely had an impact on Canadian basketball.
And because of his size, that's a difficult shot to contest.
But it's not just the size, it's the natural feel for the mid-range game. Not everyone has it.
And here is Macy. Over Lowry. He hits it from 9. Macy's got his second bucket. Raptors with the lead. Now here's Lowry. In the corner, Ibaka with it. A three-pointer off the mark. For Washington, they've gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for Toronto. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And on the road, their perimeter shooting really helped to kind of keep the crowd out of the game.
You know, I was surprised to see how comfortable they were in that environment. Shot a very high percentage from way beyond the arc.
And here's Lowry after the three-pointer from Kelly Oubre. Up top, Leonard, covered by Oubre. Fader on the way. Leonard with the bucket. Leonard's got 6 points. For Washington, they've gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. So timeout called here, the first for Washington. Steve, you know there are so many ways you can impact the game at crunch time, but there are certain guys, as you also know, that thrive on taking that last shot.
Yeah, Damian Lillard is one of those guys. They call it Dame time. James Harden, Kyrie, you look at Steph Curry. These guys have the basketball in their hands. They want to take the last shot. Kevin Durant, the greats, Russell Westbrook, they want it in their hands to be able to decide the outcome of the game, and they want it all on their shoulders.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Mahimi's checked in for Marjanovic. Hammonds comes in for Oubre. Danny Green, he's checked in for Beal. And it's Brown in for Macy. Wizards trail by 3. Now Green, his last outing with 20 points. Brown outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Green. Here's Thompson. And another miss by Washington. Toronto leading by 3. Here's Leonard. Off target from the wing.
I'll tell you what, despite the miss, he's going to be looking for that same shot again.
Poked away. Hammonds passes to Brown. Down low. Here's Thompson. Hits the jump hook. He's got 6.
Refining his skill set inside. You see the work Thompson's putting into his game.
Van Vliet kicks to Jordan. Good D by Thompson.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
To the paint. Here's Van Vliet. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Got that one up quick. And the Raptors lead by 4.
Early in this quarter, he's been aggressive and selective with his shots. Tremendous efficiency.
Brown outside. Inside. Out to Thompson. Just 4 to shoot. From 18 feet away. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Raptors leading by 4. Outside Jordan. Shoots the 3. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Green deciding where to go with it. Pass to Mahinmi. Brown outside. He dishes it to Thompson. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Thompson's got 8 points.
And just a solid way to start the game. 4 of 5.
Jordan against Green. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And that's a tough one. But on those illegal screen calls, the defender's never going to get the benefit of the doubt.
Some guys, they just know how to get away with it, and some don't.
The Raptors making a switch here. Miles is checked in. Wizards trail by 5. Green kicks to Thompson. Now here's Brown. Tight defense on him. High post shot. Green, no luck. Toronto's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Here's Van Vliet. He's covered by Brown. And the rejection by Mahinmi. And here we go. Washington fast break. Brown kicks to Green. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's Van Vliet. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Jordan. Hands the shot from the wing.
Yeah, the onslaught continues. He's been unstoppable now for a couple of nights.
The momentum is building, scoring in a bunch of ways. That's why his number keeps getting called.
Here's Brown. After the made shot from Jordan, Hammonds passes to Brown. Here's Hammonds. And there's the foul. It goes on C.J. Miles. That is his first foul of the game. Jordan against Green. Over to the wing. 5 to shoot. And again, Washington with the triple.
Well, early on, neither team put much emphasis on the defensive side.
No doubt. The offensive game planning on both sides has been effective early on.
And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. From deep three-point range, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Well, the Wizards are a team with a lot of confidence, Greg, but you have to watch out for overconfidence.
Like he said, it's about respecting your opponent and bringing maximum level effort every time.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Through that first one, they've turned this thing into a track meet.
Fun to watch. They give you no time to set up on defense, and we see that reflected in the score.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter, we've got Jordan. C.J. Miles is out there with Anunoby. And there's Davis, and it's Wright in at the 1 spot. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, T in that last outing against the Rockets was terrific. He scored 34 points, and he was locked in with a strong shooting night from both the floor and the free throw line. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
Thanks, David, for another reminder of just what an unbelievable performance that was.
One that everyone's still talking about tonight. He dominated that game in just about every way possible.
I'm so excited. I can't wait to see what he's got in store for us tonight. Maybe he tops himself again. I think he just might do it.
It's good on the putback.
Crashing hard on that putback, Thompson does his best work around the rim.
Wright finds Davis. Now Jordan, guarded by Mahimi. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
You like the aggressiveness, pushing all the right buttons. He has this team rolling.
For the Wizards, Marjanovic checked in for Tristan Thompson, and it's Macy in for Green. We always hear about the brotherhood of the NBA. Talk a little bit about the unique bond that you NBA players, Steve, share.
Yeah, it is. I mean, that brotherhood is something special, Kevin, because there are guys that's going through some of the same situations you've been through, and especially when you get a chance to talk to some of the veterans. And then the younger guys, when you become a vet, you share all that knowledge. And then what I love about it, that brotherhood, even when you retire, you get a chance to still keep in touch, and you see the evolutions of a lot of those players' families. You see their kids grow, and you love to still be a part of that unique situation.
Shot clock at 2. They get it back. Marjanovic. And at last, they get one to fall.
Oh, easy putback. No one got a body on it.
And there's one thing you're trying to minimize. It's second chance opportunities. Poor defensive rebounding for them.
Now here's Jordan. He's got 17. Snatched up. Here's Wright. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Raptors have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. First free throw is good. So for the Wizards, Oubre comes in for Mahimi. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Hammonds. And then for Toronto.
Clearly not on the same page right there. You hate to give away possessions.
And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Mahimi's checked in for Marjanovic. Tristan Thompson comes in for Kelly Oubre. Hammonds, he's checked in for Beal. And it's Green in for Brown. A new group in now for the Raptors. Siakam is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Kawhi Leonard comes in for C.J. Miles. Jordan, he's checked in for DeLon Wright. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Kyle Lowry. Here's VanVleet. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Clock at 4. Here's Ibaka. The three-pointer, no good.
Well, just think what's happening here. He hasn't found his groove, yet they still hold the lead.
We've got 1:48 left in the second quarter. Mahimi down low. He's covered by Leonard.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
I mean, a great look by Kawhi, aware of what the defense is trying to do, understands the spacing.
Well, in the case of Kawhi Leonard, actions definitely, Steve, speak louder than words.
He's one of the most soft-spoken players in the game. Takes a humble, persistent approach to almost everything he does, and the results speak for themselves.
Here's Mason. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. The Raptors making a switch here. Davis is checked in.
The Raptors. Andy Davis.
And 1:01 left in the first half of basketball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Green gets an open look and hits. 54 seconds left in the first half. VanVleet kicks to Leonard. Shot from the wing. Buries the jump shot. Leonard's got 8 points.
The decision-making of Leonard could have hit the roller, but already had the shot he wanted.
Passes it to Hammonds. Three-pointer. Drains it from beyond the arc. 6 points for him.
Bad communication defensively. This is the last guy you want to leave open from there.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Van Vliet passes to Leonard. Baseline J on the way, and the shot no good, a bit short.
And that was an easy one there, just a missed opportunity.
If you give it to him, he'll take that shot every time down the floor. I'm sure he's kicking himself.
Get there.
Lets it fly from it. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And you can't end the period any better than that.
Yeah, I agree. Shot clock doing his thing. He times it out perfectly.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kyle Lowry. Kyle, you came out strong to take advantage in the first half. Were you pleased with the effort?
Yeah, we got to keep it up. Our defensive intensity has to stay high.
That has led to some great play at the other end. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Really an incredible game from T.
And we saw his work over the first two quarters, really pushing the action and consistently finding the open man.
You know, it's so fun to watch the leadership and making his teammates better.
Bradley Beal is out there with Macy. Then there's Kelly Oubre. Then it's Thompson, and it's Marjanovic in at the center position. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. And Macy kicks to Marjanovic. Here's Thompson, drops in the layup for two. Thompson's got 12 in the game.
And that's how you want to come out of the locker room. He is fired up.
Yes, in the first minute or so, you knock down a couple of shots, you are in rhythm.
And that one's good. Leonard.
He's a bona fide star. Kawhi Leonard with the workman-like approach.
Here's Beal, and finished off by Beal.
Still doing his part, but it hasn't been enough. They need some kind of spark.
Jordan finds Valanciunas. Ibaka outside. Jordan the pass to Leonard. Lowry for three. Washington with the rebound. Now Macy. Pass to Marjanovic. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Marjanovic. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Now here's Leonard, covered by Oubre. And that's good. Kawhi Leonard for three. Leonard's got 7 points for the quarter.
A solid beginning to this second half offensively. 3 for 4 from the floor.
Macy with it. Lowry picks him up. And Macy kicks to Beal. 13 feet away. Again, the Wizards score.
This is what it means to be a catalyst. His offense helps set the tone for a lot of what they do.
Bounce pass from Lowry. 20 feet out. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Lowry. And that's 19 points for Kawhi Leonard.
Firing on all cylinders here in the third. Only one miss in 5 attempts.
Washington calls timeout. Steve, we're seeing a lot of big contracts that include a no-trade clause. Just how much peace of mind does that give a player to know that clause is in that contract?
Kevin, I'm so jealous. I wish I had a no-trade clause on a lot of my teams. Some of those teams I got traded from, I didn't want to go. And I think it does, like you said, give these players a peace of mind to understand they are in control of their destiny. And then you can see sometimes it gets a little ugly when the organization wants to trade those players, but they can't.
Well, it basically handcuffs an organization. They can't make the moves like the Knicks with Carmelo Anthony. They were tied up a lot of the times because he would say, no, I don't want to go to that particular team.
Yeah, and the Knicks, they only can fault themselves. They gave him the no-trade clause.
Right. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
You have to give it up for Kawhi right now. He is wearing out the defense.
And Macy kicks to Marjanovic. Got a piece of it. Now here's Oubre. 6 points for him. Marjanovic passes to Oubre. Clock at 6. Wizards need to get a shot off here. Marjanovic, no good.
And tonight, he just hasn't been efficient offensively. That's a big reason why they're behind.
To the paint. Thompson passes to Macy. Back to Thompson. Nice ball movement by Washington. And that one's good. Marjanovic.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Leonard inside. Covered by Oubre. Offensive rebound. Valanciunas, good. Valanciunas has got 10 points.
That wasn't an easy finish from Valanciunas. The big man didn't have a good look, but got it to drop anyway.
It's Beal on the wing, guarded by Jordan. And Beal kicks to Marjanovic. Over Jordan. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Shoots over Beal. Leonard with no one around. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got 6 assists in the game. Pass to Marjanovic. Over Valanciunas. Marjanovic, no good.
Obviously, this has been a tough quarter for him, but he's still trying to keep a positive mindset.
And really the story of the half, one team shooting it lights out, the other, the lights are just out.
You know what? It's two competing philosophies. One team playing it close to the vest, the other fast and loose.
Scooped up. Thompson. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Lowry kicks to Leonard. Shoots over Oubre. The rebound by Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got 7 rebounds in the game. It's Beal on the wing. And Jordan sends it back. Lowry finds Jordan. Ibaka outside. Pulls up. High post. A nice shot by Jordan. Jordan's got 21 in the game.
Yeah, you see the killer instinct. He's going for the death blow.
True story. They've got a monster lead that's taking a life of its own.
Washington calls timeout.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Mahimi's checked in for Marjanovic. Hammonds comes in for Oubre. Green, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. And it's Brown in for Mason. And Toronto will go for a different look here. Ed Davis is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Pascal Siakam comes in for Serge Ibaka. Anunoby, he's checked in for Leonard. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Kyle Lowry. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Personal foul. Substitution for Wizards. Main foul.
Here's Jordan. He's got 21. Five to shoot with the fadeaway. They get it again. And the rejection by Mahimi. And they're able to recover. Here's Brown. Fades away and sinks the tough shot.
When you have space like he did there, you never go with the fadeaway jumper. He has to attack the rim next time.
Jordan with it. Now Green defending. Jordan kicks to Davis. Jordan against Green. From 12 feet out. Green with the block.
Good shot blocker for his size. Danny showing great timing right there.
From 13. Hammond's shot is off. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Raptors. Jordan inside, working on Green.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
The Raptors shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
The first one falls. And so Jordan nails both of them. Washington's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Brown feeling it out a bit. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Jordan, and slam dunk by Jordan.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal, and then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
When your defense translates into offense, it's a beautiful thing.
And Fred Van Vliet, the Wichita State product, took some time getting into the NBA, but my goodness, is he a factor now for this team.
You know, I love the way Van Vliet can create space with his movement and getting into a defender. Great at reading a defense and finding the right play. He thinks several steps ahead of the play when he's on the floor.
Wizards foul. That's his first personal foul.
Here's Anunoby. He's still scoreless so far in this one. It's Jordan on the wing, guarded by Green, and Jordan gets it to go.
Jordan.
Green with the ball. Kicks to Brown. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. And a look here at the shot chart for Marjanovic.
And the story of the game for him has really been painful. I mean, he's tried to get things going, but for whatever reason, between the defense and just his rhythm tonight, the touch just hasn't been there.
The drive by Jordan. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Jordan's got 11 in the second half.
You can tell he is on a mission down the stretch. Attack offensively and build on this lead.
Left side, Brown. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. Washington shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate. +8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Anunoby kicks to Van Vliet. Mahinmi against Davis. Here's Van Vliet. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Shot clock at 3. Anunoby. The offensive rebound.
Wizards foul. Game 3. That's his third.
Raptors have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
Jordan. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And the Wizards making a change here. Ryan's checked in. And Toronto also making a switch. Miles is checked in. And so Jordan nails both of them.
Tough. He's just so hard to keep off the foul line when he pushes the action. I love his activity here in the second half.
Brown the pass to Bryant. And here is Brown. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Hammonds kicks to Mahinmi. The kick out to Brown. 2 on the clock. Releases. Green, no luck. Toronto's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. And Siakam has it in the corner. There's 53 seconds left to play in the third. And he banks in the layup.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Mahinmi passes to Hammonds. Wizards passing it around. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, but in the first half, he was just purely flawless as a ball securer. But that certainly hasn't been the case here in the second half.
Toronto's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Offensive rebound. Miles, that's good. Miles has got 7 points in the game.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Bryant, and the layup's good off the glass.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Here's Van Vliet. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Jordan. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
Really another fantastic offensive rebound and putback. This is the second game in a row where he has just been ball dominant.
When he gets into one of these grooves, you never know how long they're going to last. Sometimes they go on and on and on.
And at the end, how about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Raptors. They've got C.J. Miles. Jordan is out there with Wright, and it's Fields in at the 3 spot. Mahinmi down low, defended by Miles. It's deflected, and he gets it back. Yep, it counts. Toronto's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Jordan can't get it to go.
Not in rhythm. He had the 2 triples in the first half. None so far in the second.
The pass to Bryant. Here's Floyd, guarded by Wright. Hammonds kicks to Green. Just 5 on the clock. Passes to Bryant. And finish off by Bryant.
And that's a great pass. Danny Green showing us he can do more than D it up and 3 it up.
Now Wright, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, another turnover, but guys, on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
Macy, he's checked in for Hammonds. And Toronto also making a switch. Allen's checked in. Washington falls for Beal. And Washington making a change here. Green's checked in. The Raptors also with a sub. Jordan, he's checked in for Fred Van Vliet. That one misses. Now, Wright. Jordan kicks to Miles. Steve, more and more we're seeing NBA players speak out on societal issues. Do you think it's gone too far in any way, or do you think it should go even farther?
No, I think players should speak up. I think in all, all our 4 major sports, in any possible way, I think guys should get a chance to weigh in on what they feel individually. Freedom of speech, and I think our players is just like everybody else. You have freedom of speech. You should be allowed to speak up on issues.
Just 5 on the clock. Releases. They get it back. Beal gets a wide open look. The kick out to Brown. Nice ball movement by Washington. And another shot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting for Washington, Bradley Beal.
And that one falls for Beal. Mahinmi's checked in for Bryant. And both free throws good for Beal. Here's Wright.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Raptors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And in the win-loss column, tonight's game will push their record up to 54 wins on the year.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jordan.
I'll tell you, his shot blocking made a big impact. Whether it was on the ball or rotating over to help, he provided the intimidation factor this defense needed.
Both free throws good from Green. Well, Smitty, when it comes to Danny Green, this guy's got a lot of courage. We know that. The man lives with 2 enormous boa constrictors.
Jade and Lightning, those are their names. He's had Jade since his days at North Carolina. Said that given his busy schedule, snakes were just a lot easier to take care of than other pets.
Here's Anunoby, and the Raptors miss again. On offense, here are the Wizards. They're on a 14-5 run here. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Shooting for Washington.
He's off on the first.
Bradley Beal. 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line.
They needed more from him there. Any point they can get is absolutely critical for them right now.
Now here's Jordan. 29 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Davis. Anunoby in the corner. With some arc, and yes, it's good.
And in as hostile an environment as you're going to see, they found ways to step up time and time again.
You know, playing away from home, it's easy to get out of sync. Instead, they focused and dominated.
Brown kicks to Green. From past the arc, no good. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.